if you want to go to
नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः। ॐ नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः। ॐ नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः। ईश्वरः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। ईश्वरः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। महादेवाय विद्महे रुद्रमूर्तये धीमहि तन्नः शिवः
Alright, guys. Good evening and love it. If you're wondering what that is a Shiva mantra. It's actually very powerful. It's really, really good for solar plexus energy. Okay, so welcome to the new channel, you guys. I unfortunately had to, well, not unfortunately, it's actually going to be very fortunate, but I had to move over to another channel for my live shows. Now, the reason why I live stream a lot of my readings is because it's more convenient because of my computer. So this computer doesn't record videos, but I will be recording videos for you guys tonight. Your full moon to new moon readings. And you guys can actually, if you're new to this channel or if you find this channel, you can actually go and subscribe to my other channel. It's Tarot Queen Jamila. It doesn't have the 2 behind it. So this is actually Tarot Queen Jamila 2. Hopefully this one doesn't get flagged, okay? Because there's a lot of people that can dish out stuff, but they cannot take it. And then also there's a lot of people that are sort of on a flagging mission. They just want to tear down people's channels. Why, I don't know. They want to tear down people. And so that's why I wanted to come and speak to you guys briefly about karma, because a lot of people don't really understand the concept of karma. They think karma is based upon their feelings or their emotions. Karma has nothing to do with how a person makes you feel. And karma has nothing to do with how you make another person feel. So for example, first of all, I want to say this. I'm a high priestess. I do practice the craft. And I'm an empathic psychic. Okay, so if you need a psychic reading, you can go to the link in the video description box, and I can do a private personal psychic reading for you. But what I was going to say is that it doesn't matter how you feel. Karma is karma. And when you do somebody wrong, you have to face the music. Now, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I want to talk to you about karma and then principles, okay? Because karma, supposedly, like when I looked up the definition, it's actually supposed to be a term used in Hinduism and Buddhism. And it's interesting that I do work with Hindu deities. I do work with Lord Ganesha and the Lakshmi family. I do work with them. And so basically, karma is the sum of a person's actions in this and in previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. So it actually goes a lot deeper when you're talking about karma. And then also the secondary definition is destiny or fate following as effect from cause. So that's when you know that the negative energy that you put out there, it has nowhere else to go but back to you. And a lot of what I wanted to talk to you guys especially is people that come into your life that create negative karma. Like you could have good karma and then all of a sudden somebody that either is prone to a lot of gossip, a lot of jealousy. First of all, you never want to be cool with somebody that has jealousy problems to that degree. Reason why is because they're going to be jealous of you. They're going to be jealous of your children. They're going to be jealous of what you have. And I was actually watching this video earlier this morning, and you know, this lady was talking about some situation that was happening in social media from celebrities or whatever, and how there are some people that, you know, they don't feel comfortable with you surpassing them in any area. So I think that that does come along with competition, but it also has to, you have to realize that your path is your path. So karma is almost like it's a part of your spiritual path. That's just what it is. Now, this is what I want to tell you. You cannot expect a person to get negative karma just because they broke up with you. I don't care if he leaves you or she leaves you with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. Okay, well, I think that if that person has a valid spiritual reason, okay, then, you know, I think somebody leaving you with kids. So just because somebody breaks up with you and you feel emotional about it, doesn't mean that person is going to get karma. It's not against the law to break up with somebody. It's not against the law to end relationships with people. Okay, so you can't sit there and say, oh, because you don't want to be cool with me no more, that means you're going to get negative karma. If you're sitting at your altar and you're trying to put negative karma onto people, okay, and it will work. However, you have to get that energy back. That's all it is to it. If you're sitting at your altar and you're doing work on people just because they broke it off with you, 9 times out of 10, your spell work is not going to work. Okay. And I've seen a lot of those everyday hexes on people, and they're really, really easy to remove. They're actually a very fast removal with those kind of hexes that come in through, you know, other people's negative stuff. Okay, you cannot first of all, you cannot victimize somebody. You cannot be in the wrong ever and claim that somebody else is going to get karma when you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. I don't care what religion or spiritual belief system that you practice. I believe that karma is universal. Because we see karma manifesting. It doesn't matter what your spiritual belief system is. So a lot of you have really, really, really bad karma, is what I'm telling you. Okay, your fate that you have. Okay, somebody being single, somebody not having the best clothes, somebody not having the best shoes or brand new shoes. That's not negative karma. Okay, a lot of people think, oh, no, negative karma manifests as mental health problems, financial difficulty, problems with your relationships with the people around you, and even other people around you. So it has nothing to do with what a lot of people think, and a lot of people do not have a true understanding of what karma is, because I've sat here and looked at people and they have swore up and down that they are in the right, and you're looking at them and you know that they are very, very wrong, and you're like, well, no, you're wrong. And they want to justify what they do by, this is how you can tell. If you have done a whole bunch of horrific stuff to a person, you have no claim to make to any spirit. That's why you have to have discernment. You have to have it. If you don't have that discernment, then there's a lot of people that have absolutely no discernment at all. There's a lot of people that think that they are above karma. There's a lot of people that don't really function on a human level, okay, on a human frequency. So I get that there's a lot of people that are, basically their reptilian brain is what is active. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. Reptilians get bad karma too. They do. They are not, anytime you live within this universe or on this earthly plane, you have to go by the rules of that particular existence. The rules in this existence, in this reality, is that karma does exist. And I've been telling people that people have been getting very quick, fast karma for some of the actions that they're taking. Action, okay, results in energy. Action is energy. Okay, whenever you do something, whenever you take action for something, you're using energy. So if that action is negative, that is going to have a negative effect on you. Okay, that's just like for me, I'm woman enough to admit that that's why my channel got flagged, because I was doing a negative action. I was in the wrong. The reason why I was in the wrong is because I should have never been addressing that situation. I should have never been addressing that person. So that person's negative energy and karma affected me, and that's how the channel got flagged. I can still upload videos. I'm still monetized. It's just that I can't do live streams from that channel. And to be honest with you, I wasn't bullying anybody. Oh, by the way, if you're a bully and you bully and bully and bully and bully and harass somebody for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you have very negative karma, and you have to face that karma. Nobody can exist without facing it at some point in your life. Okay? If you have done that to somebody, you don't have the right to call harm or foul. You need to move on. You've gotten what you deserve. See, that's how you take yourself out of those cycles. Okay? If it's a bad situation, if it's a bad energy, you just let it go. You do not continue, and spirits are not going to let you use the craft. Spirits is not letting you use the craft to harm people, especially innocent people. So now if you're a person with bad karma and you have somebody do some kind of negative spell work against you, more than likely that is where you're going to get judgment on whatever negative action that you've done. So I actually was looking at this status, and you guys are free to chat it up if you want, but I was looking at this status that somebody made on Facebook, and it said, you have got to be careful with the people that you attack. You've got to be careful doing that. I know that it feels good at that moment. You feel powerful at that moment, but you are actually wasting your power. You're wasting your energy. You're giving that other person your power. Okay. And some people, now I will tell you that just because somebody's talking about you don't mean that that don't mean they have power. Okay. Sometimes people give you nothing but a void. Some people don't have nothing behind what it's just nothing but blackness and a fucking void. I'm just being honest with you. So some people give you absolutely nothing and some people give you a lot, right? This is why we work with the deities that we work with. There's a lot of you that work with, Lakshmi. And so, you kind of know how Lakshmi works. Okay. So I want to talk about principle and then tie this all together for you guys. Principle is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system of belief or behavior or for a chain of reasoning. When you hear somebody say, well, it's the principle of the thing. Okay, so principle is a fundamental, another definition is a fundamental source or basis of something. So this is when you get down to the core issue. If you were originally the core issue of a situation, then that it's just still the same and nothing changes. You see what I'm saying? Whatever is at the root of the problem is just the root of the problem. Now you can change it through spell work. You can definitely change your situation through spell work, okay? And through meditation. Sometimes it's not just spell work, it's meditation. I know that listening to solar plexus frequencies as well as root chakra balancing frequencies, in particular when you're dealing with negative family, those root chakra and solar plexus frequencies are so valuable. And I think that you have to listen to those frequencies and do that sound therapy or either aromatherapy. You have to do it. I think that it's some of the most powerful ways of changing your brain, because it's actually everything comes from your brain, not somebody else's brain. Okay. So this is coming from your brain. Everybody has their own, hold on a second. Everybody has their own brain. Okay, that's just the way that it is. You can't expect somebody to think the way that you think. You can't expect somebody to react the way you may react to a situation because we're all different. Bottom line is, it doesn't matter if you have jealousy or hatred for somebody, and then 2 or 3 years later, whatever you argued about then is past, and then you want to dredge it back up, try to reactivate it. The karma and the outcome is still the same. Nothing is going to change about that situation, especially when you're dealing with the same person. Whatever you experienced with that person previously is going to be your outcome for the next time if you're doing the same thing. Especially if you're not trying to make good on something. Now, let me talk to you guys about negative karma. The only way to clear up negative karma is by doing positive. Okay, I know that that sounds very cryptish, and I know that that sounds like a lot of people say, oh, rainbows and lollipops and love and light. Yeah, that is the only way. And if you came into this world with negative karma, you can't get mad at the world. You came into this world, a lot of you guys, including me, came into this world already with our fate and destiny laid out. Okay? And you come into this world with a certain amount of energy that comes with you. A lot of you are looking at your former selves. A lot of you are looking at yourselves in the past. This is why you attract some of the people that you attract to you. You attract yourself to you. You're attracted usually to what you feel resonates with your spirit. So this is why, even though people hate you, they still come and watch you. I've got lots of people that hate me and they still watch me. They probably was some of the first people that subscribed to this channel. Also, I want to say this to a lot of people. You cannot force someone to accept you. I think trying to force people to accept you, that's just like me. You know, look at my picture. Am I forcing people to accept the way that I look? Am I forcing people to accept my looks as being beautiful? No, I haven't forced anybody to say that I was beautiful. In fact, I do a lot to try not to get attention. You know, I'm just doing my job here. Okay, this is pretty much where I ended up as far as career-wise, is right here. There was nothing else that resonated for me outside of nursing or, you know, maybe being a doula or a midwife that really resonated with me, or being a doctor. So this is what I do because it's something that I'm talented and I'm gifted at. And there's nothing wrong with using your talents and gifts to make money. That's the whole point of having them. I know that on YouTube, there was this big thing, just like weave back in the day. I know nobody likes weave or whatever, but for some reason, there was this immature viewpoint of monetizing your channel. There was people making videos daily that were proud of not monetizing. Why on earth would you be proud of working and using your energy for free? That creates negative karma. I think that if you are a vlogger or if you just somebody that wants people to listen to you, so a lot of people, you know, they take issue with you getting paid for working. Who does that? Like, I don't get that. But there's a lot of people out here on YouTube, you know, they'll do ad blockers. They'll thumbs down your video if you've got a certain ad on there. What is the deal with people that have a problem with that? That makes no sense to me. So in my opinion, when you are doing things like that, you are in fact a problem. You have negative karma. You have some kind of negative opinion of this based upon your own experience that you're trying to push off and project onto others. I mean, I had somebody selfishly tell me, even though this person was jealous that my channel was monetizing and I was making money, oh, I don't depend on that. Well, you know what? There is nothing wrong. It's not that you're dependent. You're working for it. You're working for it. You're not like we're not just turning on a camera phone. There are people that spend hours and hours and they spend months planning what they're going to do on their channel. They take this seriously. And to just have somebody that doesn't really care come in and try to smash all over you. And it's really sad when you see people doing this to a woman, because women are typically very vulnerable. Even witches, we can be vulnerable as well. And high priestesses can be vulnerable. Nobody is so badass. They're just the untouchable. Oh, I'm untouchable. You can't touch me. That's not true. You've been touched. The fact that you don't even have the appreciation of God and life that you have, and you honestly think that you did that by yourself. In fact, a lot of the people that you're fucking with, they inspire you. A lot of the people that are fucking with me, I inspired them to do better. And the way that they pay me back is by talking shit. And it makes no sense to me. Negative karma. Hi, Daddy De Niro. You cannot get negative karma by talking about somebody or saying what they look. If you have done something to somebody, okay, if you have given out some, let me go ahead and block this person. I'm sorry, hon. I might have to block you. If you have done a negative action against someone, Okay? I'm going to use this as an example. If you have done a negative action against someone and that person says what that negative action is, that's not going to result in negative karma for me. I'm sorry. I don't come on here and lie on people. I don't. And, I had to let people know what was going on. It was obvious that my address was given out again, and that is very dangerous. So whoever you are, troll, let me go ahead and get rid of you because you're not actually this person. And for some reason, right. Okay. Look, somebody telling the truth, somebody saying, hey, this person did a scam. They gave out my address. You don't give out people's address to their abusive ex. None of my abusive exes or my abusive family members should have my address. So that was wrong. So the only person that's going to have negative karma and that was the negative karma. That's it. That's the extent that it goes to, unless you make it worse. That's just all it is to it. Especially after a person has helped you, especially after a person has lended you their heart and a person has done things that are nice for you. You don't have the right to do that. So there's no negative karma. Why would there be negative karma because of that? I have every right to stick up for myself. See, some of you people, let me go to Champagne and see what they're talking about. Hey, Champagne, how are you? Champagne Cadingo says, I don't understand why people sit and watch these videos. Why comment on here? Doesn't make sense if you're going to be disrespectful. I agree. No, I don't have more karma coming. There's no karma. I have done nothing wrong. Okay, so whoever you are in the chat room, I will block you. Chill out. You don't know anything about karma. You did something to me. You did something to harm me. And as a result, I let the public know what was going on. There's no karma for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you quite understand, hun. And I'm going to go ahead and block you. No, I don't. Okay, let's go ahead and block this person. This person, obviously, wow, I didn't mean to block you, Champagne. Hold on, sorry. Let me unblock you, hun. Sorry, I meant to block this person. Sorry, Champagne. All right, I had to ban that account. That's ridiculous, man. Just get over it. How does somebody sit around? Like, you can tell a person has negative karma if they sit around in negativity all day long. Okay, you've got to get over it and let it go. These people can't get over it and let it go. And I don't even think it's that person. I just think it's trolls. I'm going to be honest with you. So that's why I'm not even going to argue with that person. But we all know that it is possibly the competition. It's also possibly because who else would care enough to come in here under that account and say those things? That's childish. You realize that that's childish. There's a lot of people that have talked about my mama. Maybe they were telling the truth. You don't get negative karma just for telling the truth that somebody's done something to you. I didn't come on here and bully her. I didn't come on here and harass her. I told exactly what happened because me and my family were in danger. We were facing danger because this person gave out my address. Somebody gave out my address. So what? It happened over a month ago. I'm over it. Why aren't you over it? I've already gotten over it. You did wrong. You were wrong. There are some people that can never admit to when they are wrong. That is so dangerous for you to never be able to admit when you are wrong. That's not what happened. That's not what happened anyway. What I want to say is that this person that's in the chat room knows nothing about karma. You know nothing about karma because you're trying to wish bad karma on me. First of all, what she's doing is disgusting because I am a child abuse survivor. So the fact that you're doing that is so fucking disgusting. Like, in fact, I know for a fact that you're going to hell. So, just to sit up there and know that a person has struggles growing up and to know what a person has been through and to try to create misery in that person's life and they have done nothing to you. I'm confident that I have done nothing to you. So I'm not worried about you. What I am worried about is doing my hangout for my channel. I would appreciate it if you would stop harassing me. This has been going on for 3 fucking years. Like longer than that. This is ridiculous. Nobody has negative karma but you. Because you're negative. And why do you always, why is it that people go to the last resort? The worst possible situation to deal with your problems. You need to be able to deal with your problems in a positive fashion. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I feel like you people are evil. I do. The reason why I feel like you are evil is because you have literally been attacking me for 3 years and I have never done anything. In fact, I was listening to somebody's hangout and this person was telling another lie. Okay. And they were saying something about somebody told them, that I've done something. And there's nothing has happened. Literally, I haven't stolen from anybody. I haven't done anything to anybody that they have not done to me. When you do it to somebody else, they have the right to do it to you. Period, man. That's the way that it works. You can sit there and try to file false reports. It can go down to the police reports have been filed. So you are the one that decided to turn this into a war zone. You could have went on with your life years ago. Why would one person that's some punk shit. I'm sorry. Literally, instead of you leaving me alone, and I have not done any, how can I literally bother several people at once? And it's like several people coming after me and attacking me at once. And you want to come and talk about somebody getting bad karma. No, it does not work like that. Doesn't work that way. Okay, I am here to tell you, I know that for a fact that it does not work that way. Also, I don't accept any previous karma because none of that was my fault. I'm going back in retrograde over the past 3 years. And the way I see it is that it was never my fault. So, to harp on that over and over again, it's like you're not even a real person. I've never, ever met somebody that just continuously stays on the same thing on a daily fucking basis. Literally, especially when somebody has done nothing to you. Literally, the people that you're dealing with, those are the people doing things to you. You don't have the discernment to know that it's coming straight from your friends. I'm not even around you. Literally nothing has happened. Like, these people will be fucking hysterical, just going nuts, angry, mad, saying, so-and-so said to, and literally if that person told you that, they had no reason because I've never done anything to that person. Literally, I've never violently assaulted anybody. I've never broken into their home. I've never stolen from anybody. I have not threatened anybody. I have not went to anybody's house and threatened them. And it has been like literally 2 or 3 years since this has happened. And I'm never going to do it. I feel that would give people satisfaction. Anyway, it's like, well, why would you want problems? It's like you embrace problems. It makes no sense to me. And nobody's making this hangout for you. Nobody's doing, no, there's no deadly karma. Now they're threatening to kill me. You've got deadly karma coming for you. What have I done to where I deserve to die? I haven't even abandoned my children. My children live with their father. And I actually spent $600 of my own money bringing them down here. That's not abandonment. You see how everything that you say is ridiculous? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you think that that's going to work for you? Go back to your channel and try to manifest clients. Stop coming in here stalking me. You need to be a grown up and go and do what you got to do for your life. I am not going to be your fucking punching bag. You understand me? And you'll never, ever get away with it. There is no deadly karma. I don't deserve to die. A person doesn't deserve to die, just because they don't want to deal with you or just because they don't want to talk to you. That's just the way that it is. If a person doesn't want to talk to you, if a person does not mesh with you, then that's just the way that it is. And I believe it's jealousy. I truly believe it's jealousy. You see all these thumbs down, they come over here, they put 40 thumbs down. It's like they're boycotting me being able to work. It's so sad. I'm saddened by the way that you people are. I feel bad for you. I do. That's the reason why I've actually even still been around, because I feel sorry for you. But I don't feel sorry for you anymore. I don't. I feel that you do have a sickness. I feel that you are obsessed with me. And I feel as though the people that played you, there's no death around. They're threatening me. I smell death around the corner for you. This is sick. You guys are sick. You know that? Look at this. Look at this. There's no way that I have ever done anything to make you that angry. Like, why don't you go and apply your anger where it should be? I think you should be mad at your mother. That's sad that you have a fucked up family and you know it, the same issues that I have. And because of your problems in your life, instead of you facing them, you come in here threatening to kill me. There's no death around the corner for me. For what? There's life. There's happiness for me. Evidently, you're reflecting or projecting. Maybe you're about to die. I have no idea. But do you see how you are so sick in the head? Why are you still here? There's no way. You don't even want me. You don't even want me. And you're threatening me like you're so sick. It's so sick, I swear. Well, hon, I'm sorry. I know that you think in your fucking fantasy delusion that you'll just be able to kill people just because they're melanated and just because they're doing better than you. But I have news for you. I have news for you. Look at this person. You see this person die?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you. Everybody looking at this hangout feels sorry for you. This is sad, man. I would, you know what? I think a short of you getting paid for what you're doing, if you're not getting paid for doing this, you need to go about your business. Seriously. If you're not getting paid to do this, otherwise I can call you a professional hater. Okay, well, if I'm a loser, please get away from my channel and leave me alone. Everybody has heard me ask you publicly to leave me the fuck alone. I mean, it's like it's been 10 to 12 hours and you're still angry. Like, it's not me. You're angry at your own fucked up life. There's no fucking possible way that you could still be angry with me. No, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you were looking at your own fucked up life. And you know this. I'll be back. I feel sorry for you. That's why. Yeah.
Hey,
this is what I'm gonna tell you. Don't burn bridges to the point where you're so out of control, and you can tell this is a solar plexus imbalance as well as a throat chakra imbalance. Don't continue to burn your bridges. You're gonna need me one day, and you're in here threatening to kill me. And you're gonna fucking need me just like you need me now. That's why you're here. So keep on burning all the bridges behind you. You'll have nothing, just like you have nothing but all of those people that have negative energy around them. Is that what you really want? If that's what you want for your life, I don't want that for my life. When was the last time? All right, guys. So I just wanted to say this about this person in the chat room. I think that it's so disrespectful, but I'm not going to continue to discuss that. I've actually been discussing this all day. It's very horrible. It's very unjustified. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And if I ever decide to pick up the phone, and I've already done that, you know that you're soliciting people for prostitution. It's illegal for you to try to solicit prostitution out of somebody. Need I remind you of that? I'm not a prostitute. I'm not going to get no deadly karma. You need to learn some fucking respect and get out of my chat room. Seriously, is what you need to do. You have done so much that you should be scared to even be coming back over here. You've been talking about young children. You've been talking about having sex with children. You really need to leave my channel. You need to really leave my life and my existence. To be honest with you, once you have done so much to me, you don't even fucking exist to me anymore. I'm just being honest with you. And you guys are sitting here like, I don't understand why you guys sit back and allow this man, woman, or whatever it is to threaten me. That's so bizarre to me. Literally, I've done nothing where I should be threatened. But, you know, I feel sorry for you. I do. I feel bad for you because you're so confused. You don't even know me. You honestly have convinced yourself that I'm this horrible fucking person just so that you can continue what you're doing, and you keep getting bad karma. And you're obsessed with it. This person will go all night wishing death on me. Why? Why do I have to die? Because my existence bothers you? Because I look better than you? Is that why? Because I have a better body than you? Why do I have to die? Why are you threatening me? No, I don't. I don't have the worst karma coming, honey. No, I don't. No, there's no karma coming any day now. You can't even send CPS over here anymore. In fact, they're going to investigate you guys for doing that. You're going to eventually go to jail for that. I am telling you what is happening. I know in your fantasy, you would love to be a little baby and run around here. Yes, I do. I look better than you. Obviously, I do. Well, then why are you here? Why are you always staring up in my grill then? Go away. God, I'm getting ready to block you because you're so angry. You're pissed off. Did you not get your drug fix today? Is that what that was? You must be upset because something is not going right in your life. So let me go ahead and block you because you're a dumbass and you seem to think that, someone cares. Okay. I've let you talk shit long enough. This is what I want to tell you. What karma is not what this person has described. And nobody's going to sit up here. Listen, when people say karma, they don't mean, you causing some problems and harassing people and doing things to people. No, karma has nothing to do with what is purposely being done. Champagne, I do believe that is somebody that thinks that they know me. I don't know that person. Whoever it is, they have in fact been harassing me for about 2 or 3 years total online. So I have no idea why this person wants to wish death on me. Look, I'm not afraid of you. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Also, I'm not afraid of dying. That's the one thing I'm not afraid of. Not really. If it's my time to go, it's my fucking time to go. If my enemies kill me, you better watch out. You better motherfucking watch out if you kill me. You better believe that if any of my enemies kill me, man, I'm coming right back. I might come back through your womb. You think you fucking know, man? You have no fucking idea how this shit work, man. I done seen this world since the beginning. Trust me, I fucking know, dude. You kill me, man, I'm coming right back for your ass. right, guys, I am back. So this is what I want to tell you. If you have issues like this person in the chat room, come get a reading. Real talk. Come and get a freaking reading from me. If you literally have that kind of shit going on in your head, look at this. If y'all look at this chat, this is exactly where you never want to be in life as a human being, because I can honestly say that I have never went to anybody's chat room and did this unless they were threatening me, unless they were, talking about my kids or lying on me. But I've never, this is so random. Like what, like this person, literally, I just went live like an hour ago and this person came in here angry. So being that I'm intelligent, you know that it couldn't have possibly been me that made this person angry. So who is it exactly that you're angry at? Because nobody's done anything to you. And you know what? I think you need some spiritual help. You are under some kind of demonic influence. I can feel it. Let me go ahead and recite my exorcism incantation. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick exorcism. Spirit's been telling me to do this incantation all day. I'll be right back. Guys, let me just say this to you. People usually don't go full-fledged demonic like this. This person that's in the chat room literally is demonically possessed, is what I want to tell you. And it doesn't surprise me. Listen, a lot of y'all will say, well, she's got all this issue. Yeah, I do have a lot of problems. And the reason why is because people like this are attracted to me. This person needs my help. Now, I don't do free exorcisms. I don't. But this person is literally having a full fucking meltdown in the chat. That is demonic. It is. And I feel sorry for whoever the practitioner is that did that to you. And I also feel sorry for you because you're literally just like a vehicle for whatever that demon is. And it's literally ripping you apart. Like I've seen it so many times. Like literally you can say whatever you want to say about me, but I'm not in people's chat rooms doing the things that you're doing. You need help. Please get it. I mean, you've been literally after me for years because I think you know that I can help you. I think you're too cheap to pay for the help. My cleanses are $150. That's all they are, is $150. And I'll do the exorcism incantation on the phone with you. Okay. Now you notice how this person got quiet when that demon got quiet, didn't it? You're not saying nothing because you know I'm about to say that incantation. And I don't do free exorcisms, guys. Sometimes when I come on here and I do those incantations, that exorcism incantation, I'm giving somebody a free fucking exorcism. They benefit from it. This person is so demonic. You can pick up this demonic energy by being in a negative environment, maybe sleeping with somebody negative, maybe sleeping around with a bunch of people that have negative energy inside of them, is what I'm thinking that it kind of is. It's very demonic, whatever it is. That person in the chat room is demonically possessed. That's all I got to say. And you just need a cleansing. You need a counseling therapy. You need a spiritual counseling session. I do offer that. I'm offering you the help that you need. I'm not afraid to help you. There's a lot of people that are afraid to help you. I can help you. I'm here for you. Honestly, I can tell that you're not even angry at me. You're angry at somebody else and you're just taking it out on me. Okay, seriously. I don't do things to people. I don't bother people. I love people. I love people, children, animals. I even love fish. So I am just a very loving person. I don't abandon people, but I will put my foot down. I will put my foot down. The reason why I put my foot down is because I'm trying to get people to wake the fuck up. That's the only reason why I show any tough love. But literally, I'm one of the most non-violent, non-aggressive people that you will ever fucking meet. When I see people in person, that rarely are, I've never even gotten into that many fights. And I've been around all sorts of people. So I'm literally non-threatening, non-violent, and this person is just attacking. That is demonic. Like when you see things that happen to people, it is demonic. It is spirits and stuff. Let me read my chats real quick from Champagne. Said this sounds weird, but I was looking up bad spirits. So crazy. Yeah, that person definitely does have a malevolent or a malignant spirit on them. Something that a lot of times what I'm seeing, Champagne, is I'm seeing entities and spirits taking over people. And you know what? In order, like, you can be a spirit and not ever have a physical body. So there's a lot of spirits that, and in particular, I think it has something to do with reproduction. I feel like there's a lot of spirits that want in. You know what I'm saying? And they want to get in. And then some of them have never been human before. Some of the demonic spirits, they've never been human. So it's kind of dangerous to work with those kind of energies. And I can always tell when somebody is working with demons. I can always tell. I can tell just instantly, Champagne. Instantly, I can freaking tell. Okay, by the way, I like your name. That's a cute name. I can feel it and I can tell who the spiritual work is coming from. And I'm going to be honest with you. These demons are no match for God and angels. They're just no match. Honestly, ain't I proof? I'm 39 years old, guys. I've been battling these demons my whole life. I've been battling these demons my whole life. And while I didn't mean to abandon anybody in my family with those demons, but people have to learn to deal with them. That's the only thing to deal with it. Rid of them or either not attract that energy to you. I think the worst way that you do it is through gossip. Like, your mouth is so powerful. Stop doing that. You know, when you're wishing bad on people, you can actually be wishing it on yourself. Okay. However, if you're under somebody's demonic influence, you might carry on their characteristics, guys. You got to reason with yourself. You have to be able to forgive yourself. A lot of people are very self-critical and they're OCD. They have a hard time. I think being OCD would actually be helpful if you're a witch, but for you to be dealing with a lot of demonic energy and a high priestess status, that's difficult because you're not able to discern. Like, when you've wished negative on people, it could have been because you were under demonic influence. That's what this morning I was under demonic influence. I was. And the reason why is because I went to a demonic person's channel. Some people on here you should not watch. You should not watch them. I'm just being honest with you. Don't even watch them. And the reason why, and I've seen, I can tell you who to not watch. I promise you I can, especially at certain times. There's sometimes some people's channels I can go to. I can't even watch them. I can't even watch them. Certain times it just upsets my spirit. I just, let me watch something else. That's why they make movies and stuff, Champagne, because movies are a distraction. But you know what? Movies are actually a very good distraction, in my opinion. Movies and TV, because it does take your focus off of the bad, because you cannot focus on the bad. There is more good in this world than bad. I hate to break it to you. Is this why maybe people are getting separated? I've been living a life feeling like good versus evil. Yes, ma'am. That is why. That is why you have been dealing with that. But you know what? You don't necessarily have to live like that, Champagne. I lived my life for years without having issues from outsiders for years. Okay. Now, for some reason, as soon as I moved away from my hometown, which I think it has something to do with the spirits there, everything is based upon spirit. So the spirits in my hometown did not want to let me go. And you have to part ways with places. Like, I don't think I've ever actually officially parted ways with the spirits in Kansas City. So there's actual rituals that you can do that where you can talk to those spirits and you can say, hey, it's you. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the spirits in Kansas City actually kept me safe. I'm in my late 30s, guys. If my life was that horrible, if my parents were that horrible, come on now. Now, I can sit up here and say whatever I want to say, but I'm still alive. So I've got to at least appreciate that. That's why I don't stay on negative stuff with my parents or whatever issues I have with them. I can't. I'm still here. And I've been blessed enough to still be here and still have hope and inspiration and love in my heart. So I feel like I'm a very lucky person. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to say anything negative about this man that she keeps talking about, Champagne. The reason why I don't want, and they've been forcing it. Why would I say something negative about somebody that came into my life and did nothing but create good things for me? So you know what? Yeah, the only negative karma I'll probably get is from when I talked shit about him when I was angry. But other than that, like, I cannot look at the negative in this situation. Like, even today, even right now, with people wishing death on me, I still cannot see the negative in the association with him. And I'm really, really, like, the spirits just told me that. Because when I think back to when I met him, I was a very lucky person to meet him at that time. I don't give a damn what nobody says. And then also, I was lucky because things in my life, like, he inspired me. You know what I'm saying? He was inspiration. And I will never, ever, ever, like, I can only be grateful to him for that. You know, literally the bad stuff that has been happening has been coming from other people. I don't know if it's coming from this person, but it surprises me because I know for a fact that at the time that we came into each other's lives, I believe that I made his life better. Like, even if it was temporarily, I think that we did good things for each other. And that's why I cannot walk around with that negativity. For what? You know, even if he's angry at me, like, I'm not going to do that every single day of my life. You know, and I have said it so many times, but because we live in a sexually oppressive world, people have not been listening to me. You know, I came to Georgia because this is where I wanted to live. Trust me, I did research before I came here. I knew the cost of living. I knew, you know what I'm saying, a lot about it before I came here. So I didn't just come here for a man, but yeah, I believe there is a man here for me. Several to choose from. So, I mean, I don't understand where all this negativity is coming from. But yeah, of course, there's a man here for me. That's why God led me here. And no matter who that is, I have the right to survive and to live my life and to not have people tearing me down every 5 minutes just because I moved. This is not even about, they always add that whole thing on, oh, she moved and did this and did that. I was doing that anyway, regardless to what a man was talking about. I wasn't even really talking to that person at that time that I moved. That person knew that I was on my way. Yes, they did. But that person, I wasn't talking to them romantically. So, and I'm not saying anything negative. It's just the way, it's just what happened. It's the actual reality of what happened. And a lot of people are childish, inconsiderate, because they were literally champagne for the past 2.5 years trying to force me back to Kansas City. Well, I was asking God earlier today, I have no family back there. They basically turned against me just because I live in a different state. And I'm sorry, I believe that is spiritual. I believe that there's a spiritual awakening that is needed with those people. I don't care what anybody says for you to do that and behave that way. So I have the right, literally, to live wherever I want to live, regardless to the situation. I'm not bothering anybody. Literally, nothing has happened and nothing is going to happen. I don't get myself into that kind of trouble. You will never catch me hopping in a car like some people that you see on the news and going to put in work somewhere. That's just not my cup of tea. I have always been the type of person that has been peaceful and in my home. This is why I keep to myself a lot. I do. I get out every now and then, but other than that, I don't hang out a lot. I don't go to clubs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm literally one of the most, quiet, peaceful people. And to just have all of this chaos for nothing, literally for nothing, and it's spoiled, it's selfish, it's childish, it's inconsiderate. My whole life is here now. Champagne. I can't just pack up and move back. And if you're a person that's 50 or 60 or even 40 years old, you should have an understanding of that. However, you would not have an understanding if you've never relocated. I know for a fact that a lot of these people that are doing this, they just never have relocated like I did. I did it twice. Regardless to why I was lucky enough to do that, I mean, I'm still under the protection of an ex parte order. I had every right to get away from that place, especially being that I had a stalker. So again, I don't just have stalkers. This is how you can tell I'm a real high priestess. I don't just have internet stalkers. Like, I've always had real life stalkers. People that want me that can't have me, or people that just are addicted to me for some reason. I don't know what it is, and I'm not trying to brag or anything. It doesn't validate me to have somebody in my chat room threatening to kill me. That doesn't make me feel like a woman. Well, actually, it kind of does, because it does make you feel vulnerable. And women are vulnerable, but they don't have to be, because you have God for that. But for you to literally be doing this doesn't validate my vagina. Literally, I would rather you not be behaving that way. And it's been people that have literally have had plenty of space and opportunity to get to know me and actually get to know me as a person. And if you refuse to do that, then just because somebody said something about you, it doesn't mean that they have to die and all of that. I mean, that is just way too intense. That's too intense. I'm sorry. It's like, literally, you're wasting your energy. You're literally like the chariot card right now. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to go because I want to enjoy my Friday night. So I hope that you guys enjoy your Friday evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do have readings going up on the channel. So I will be recording you guys' videos throughout the night. Some of the same videos are going to get uploaded to this channel. So I think I'm going to record a separate set for the channel, but I just wanted a way to be able to do live streams, because I work with spirits a lot. So sometimes, I may have something that I want to come on here and talk about. It's not going to be the same thing. Everything in your life, it's not going to boil down to just this one person. So, like, there's so many other interesting things that I want to talk about, which probably does directly relate to this person. Maybe this person inspires me to talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that we have to come on here. We have to have this public drama. I'm not into having public dramas like this. Okay. I've gotten way too personally involved with you people. All of you folks have my phone number. There is no freaking excuse for you to be trying to work out an issue publicly like this. And, it's kind of like, are you trying to work it out? Like, will you ever try to work this situation out and try to settle this instead of consistently threatening me? Trust me, if you kill me, there's a lot of people that would be very sad and fucking depressed. A lot of people love me. Okay, I'm sorry. I represent love. I've always wore my heart on my sleeve. I've never had issue with people loving me. I've never even had to force people to love me. People just love me. People tell me that they love me. Like, most of my boyfriends, they told me that they love me. Like, all of them have. The guy that I have 2 children with, he just, for years and years, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Trust me, I know that I'm loved. You think that it was just him harassing me like what you're doing? No. His mama told me he loved me. He told me he loved me. His sister told me that he loved me. Trust me, I am well validated already. I feel loved. I feel love around me. I like working out issues with people is really easy for me, like issue resolution. They actually promoted me on one of my jobs to resolution supervisor. So what does that tell you? Okay. So like, I've had that in my life. I've had issues with people. I've gotten into it with people. Like recently, just had little arguments with them that you would have thought that, oh my God, I'm never going to see this person again. And it just, totally like wasn't like that, so there is a way to work out your issues. You don't have to keep going consistently in this cycle, this loop. And that's why I said I think it's demonic, because it's just, it seems like it just goes to that bad place. And I just want to know, like, you really want me to die? Like, really, seriously, on some serious real talk. You want me to die and lose everything for what? Like, why wouldn't you want to see me doing good? Like, I want to see you doing good. I want to see everybody make it. I don't like seeing people down and out. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people do abuse their power. Okay. I've done what I felt was necessary within my spirit. So some of you guys will probably witness my hangouts. The spirits told me, you have to go and talk about this. So my spirits guide me also. And thank God that they do, because there's sometimes when I have to do that. I have to do that to protect myself. Okay, I'm serious about my career. I love doing what I do. Love it. I swear to you. This is perfect for me. Okay, it's like it fits me like a puzzle. Okay, like it was the missing link or the missing element from my life is doing this. And a lot of people don't want to see you do what you enjoy. Maybe because they're not doing what they enjoy. I don't know. Maybe it's because they go and they start something and then they lose interest in it. And then all of a sudden, oh, this is too hard. I don't think this business is too hard. I love doing what I do. I've heard people say, oh my God, this business is so draining. That's not what's draining you. If you're being drained, it's because literally you don't have your fucking shield up. You cannot be a fucking empath or any kind of telepath and you don't have any kind of protection around you. You can't just let everything in like that. You've got to be able to protect yourself while you're doing readings. What's the point of doing it? What's the point And a lot of people are so, they feel like, oh my God, I'm just badass. I don't even need protection. And that's when you know you've lost your mind. Everybody in this field needs protection. Everybody, anybody that works as a nurse, you can work as a doctor, a lawyer, a police officer. Police officers, I'm pretty sure that they have some kind of fucking spiritual protection out there doing what they're doing. Come on now. So you cannot have that, okay? It's just not feasible. So for me, this is like second nature, just like being a parent. I didn't have a problem with I've had children. I've had 3 babies in diapers at once, and 2, and I was pot training one of them. And it's kind of like a lot of people like, how'd you do it? Like, even when I look back at it, it just came second nature to me. I don't have a problem with changing diapers. I don't have a problem with taking care of children. So with this, that's why I'm, still in this business and doing well at it. Okay. I do get clients every single day. Okay. So I'm not just getting this stuff just like, how do you think that I'm doing it? How did I do it then? Now, I'm not on welfare. I'm not on any kind of assistance as far as welfare. My cash comes through my job. So, yeah. Anyway, this person wants to try to get, like, you can tell that it's just a troll. And if I were a teenager, I would sit up here and say, oh my God, I'm fat. Do I look fat? I know I don't look fat. So it's kind of like, it's really literally, this person does not have enough sense to understand that they look ridiculous right now. Okay. So anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna get videos recorded. I will see you guys later. Hopefully some people, whatever that demonic energy is, I hope that you get rid of it. I hope you get rid of that demonic energy. You need help. You need to go, and you know what? You don't need to go back to that spiritual practitioner that you went to that put the demons in you. You need to come to somebody that's a light worker, that knows how to work with light energy, frequency, sound, and also the elements. You need an elemental witch, okay, that knows how to work with very old sacred magic to get whatever that energy is off of you, because it's killing you. Whatever this is killing you. I mean, literally nothing happened. Maybe some people parted ways and you're in here just in a kerfluffle and nothing has happened. Like, where did you even come from? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a happy Friday and an even better Saturday. All right. Blessings to you guys. Namaste.